Today, we're heading to the amazing Smartland for one of my favorite episodes ever, the Pattern Puzzle Palace. Are you ready to solve some puzzles with our best friends Oli, the baby cat, and Zizo, the baby dog? Let's go. Scene opens with Oli and Zizo standing before a large, ornate palace door. Here we are at the entrance to the incredible puzzle palace in Smartland. But wait, the door is locked. It seems the only way to get inside is by solving a special pattern challenge. Oli, being his usual excited self, jumps right in, pressing buttons randomly. Oh dear, Oli, that's not quite working. The door just buzzes and stays shut. But look, here comes our calm and clever friend Zizo. He's watching carefully. Wait, Oli, he says, look closely. There's a pattern. Zizo points to the flashing lights. Red, blue, red, blue. He sees that the lights are following a rule. Oli's ears perk up. A rule. Zizo explains that patterns are like secret codes, and once you find the rule, you can figure out what comes next. Together, they try again. Red, blue, dot, dot, dot. What comes next? You got it. Red. They press the red button, and then the blue one. Click. The giant doors swing open, revealing a room filled with colorful shapes. Wow, this is just the beginning of their amazing puzzle adventure. They've learned that being impulsive isn't always the answer. Sometimes you need to stop, look, and listen. Now, inside the first room, Oli and Zizo are surrounded by floating circles and squares. A new puzzle appears on the wall. Circle, square, and then a blank space. Oli remembers what Zizo said about finding the rule. He looks at Zizo, who wags his tail in encouragement. Oli taps the circle shape and then the square. The sequence is complete. Suddenly, the floor tiles light up, creating a glowing pathway to the next room. This is so exciting. As they step onto the path, they meet a new friend. It's a tiny mouse holding a little flute. "Hi, I'm Melody," she squeaks. "I love patterns too, especially musical ones." Melody plays a little tune on her flute. A short note, then a long note, a short note, then a long note. She shows Oli and Zizo that patterns aren't just for things you can see. They're also in sounds and music. This gives Oli an idea. They enter the next room. And this one is tricky. It's a sound puzzle. A series of chimes rings out. Ding dong, ding dong. Oli, remembering Melody's lesson, listens carefully. He repeats the pattern, and a hidden door slides open. Melody, the mouse, cheers them on. It seems having a musical friend is very helpful in the puzzle palace. They are learning that patterns are everywhere in colors, shapes, and even the sounds we hear every day. Our wise teacher, Hoopoe, flies in to share some wisdom. Excellent work, little ones. She coos patterns are nature's way of creating order from chaos. Think of the stripes on a zebra or the petals on a flower. Once you spot the rule, you hold the key to predicting what comes next. With Hoopoe's encouragement, Oli and Zizo feel more confident than ever. They're ready for the final challenge. They reach the heart of the palace, a giant room with a magnificent pattern wheel at its center. This is the ultimate test. The wheel shows a complex pattern of shapes, colors, and sounds all at once. It looks so complicated. Oli starts to feel a little overwhelmed, but Zizo reminds him to break it down. "Let's look at one part at a time, Oli," he says calmly. First, they look at the colors. Then, they focus on the shapes. Finally, with Melody's help, they listen to the rhythm. By working together and tackling the puzzle step by step, they solve it. As they place the final piece, the entire room transforms. The walls and floors move, creating a stunning, giant mandala design, and the wheel spins, showering the room in sparkling confetti. They did it. Beyond the wheel, a door opens to the treasure room. But it's not filled with gold or jewels. It's even better. The room is packed with all sorts of amazing pattern-making materials, colorful blocks, beads, musical instruments, and art supplies. The real treasure is the fun of creating their own patterns. Oli Zizo, Melody, and all their friends from Adventureland, like the fluffy squirrels and the bunny family, rush in to play and create together. What a fantastic adventure! Oli and Zizo learned that by observing carefully and working as a team, they can solve even the trickiest puzzles. And they discovered that patterns make our world beautiful, orderly, and so much fun. Now it's your turn. Can you continue this pattern with me? Get ready. Clap, stomp, clap, stomp. What comes next? That's right, a clap. Now, try to create your own cool pattern and share it with a friend or family member. Let's sing the recap song together. Red, blue, what comes next? Patterns have a rule to text. Circle, square, square, finding patterns everywhere. Wow, wasn't that an amazing journey through the Pattern Puzzle Palace? Oli and Zizo showed us that looking for patterns can turn any challenge into a fun game. Thank you so much for joining us on this adventure today. We had so much fun learning and playing with you. If you loved solving puzzles with Oli and Zizo, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of their exciting adventures in Smartland and Adventureland. We have so many more stories, songs, and lessons to share with you. We can't wait to see you again for our next episode. Bye-bye for now.